Hello. Hi. Mall's not moving because of reasons. Discord. You're doing some KOF. Oh, it's because I'm muted in a Discord call, but I don't want them to be heard. So my model's not gonna move for a while. Um, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm doing a set with friend. So this will be fun. Late stream, I know. I know I said that it wouldn't be late, but it is late. So did it? You know. So it's Mota. Toya, Jimmy. Go to the Nazo. Sa. Toya.
aiming, it's all in movement. It's like the opposite of that.
Right.
Rolls needs a position well, but the way that you position is very... It's different. As backline, you're just looking to have line of sight and being able to pressure opponents.
That's it!
As a
Do ya?
midline, you're more using yourself as a rook.
Yeah, Timmy. Score, don't do it. Sora.
This is why Smash players
That's why I was talking about like some
words everywhere.
teams are good at
Smash.
It does sound like Smash. I'm not a Smash player anymore.
Sorry, I'm laughing at a Discord call that I've muted at the moment. Ah!
I only played Smash competitively for one local. That's it. But yeah, for teams have like different stat trees, right? Like, sometimes a team will be good
Do ya?
that when they're in disadvantage, they have a way to make the enemy move and they can move for themselves, right? When a team is good
Correct!
in neutral, that means that they're pretty powerful at winning fights. Mainly it's just
Do-do.
actually, team is good at advance. They're good at playing
I should not have played this one game. So bad.
I got it! Do ya, Timmy? Scores, don't do it. Sora. Oh my god! Scores, don't do it. Is he typing to me?
Where's the height overhang? Left overhang? I got smoked back there better than you thought. I just got cornered. I didn't realize there was still one up there when I got shot over there.
We also have this one.
Oops, wrong one. Could it? I'm nothing. Do ya? That's it. Dun dun.
I love Splash Wall.
I basically have a hotkey that makes me mute on Discord. while it allows me to still talk on the stream because I'm. Yeah, but you're muted. I put in the chat where Discord's muted. Yeah. What, because of like the information processing? That's fair. That's definitely fair. And I'm playing KOF. Doya! Deme! Scotto Tenezo! So! Doya! I understand.
I did give it that try and I got broken. I could not handle.
It is it's like I said, it's like I think one of the easiest games to understand. It just but there is like the ceiling, like it just keeps growing, right? As you get past stuff for it.
It's mostly the like I'm fine if I'm like not getting awards as long as I'm able to play like basic stuff. But it's more that like that in Asus or like I called you about Carbon Light of the special, that is going to like affect people too much.
Yeah, for sure. And there are Could it? Oops. Ow. Ouchie. I dropped that combo on the guard crush. I'm upset. That's unfortunate. I thought I blocked that. That's unfortunate. Ow. 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 Oh. What are you doing? Very interesting Rekka. Very interesting Rekka. Very, very interesting.
Is that the right mentality? My mentality is been like try to cover spaces like efficient with every shot cover space.
I think the issue with that mentality is that regardless, you're not going to be able to.
What's it? Doya!
It's more important to cover.
Covering spaces is efficient, whether it's like disrupting the area or not or not.
Yeah. Go, start to the so. No there! Doya!
For the bear taking this, we'll still get the Mosasaurus or whatever. This, you'll still get 90.
Oh no there! Doya!
I would like aim at them first. But if I missed, I'd be like, alright, rather than just like
Oh. Oops. Yeah!
right when I jumped down. Drinks on our left, their drinks.
目覚めよライン大地よ Round 1 Ready?
Rollers one left. Creative roller. One left, last.
押せよ
Very nice. Push out. Go crack it.
Does it? Doya! 그래! 그래.
Straight up, Leader is the best at backline versus backline, but it's the worst at general backline. So like, if we look, well, it's not the worst, but if we look at spotting just are better overall in this meta because of how much pressure they put out compared to Leader. It can be very hard to forward towards a spotting. They just have down to make them beat. But it's very easy to move towards E-Leader, which is why people, the E-Leader relies on
Spotlight just feels like it's just calm.
그래.
spotting is very, it's like, once you get used to it, it's like it feels so easy.
That's how I feel like it's like a spotlight. Makes sense.
It is a really polar. It's like playing FPCL, where you like win 90% of matchups, but that 10% you're like, damn, I'm so smooch.
Makes sense. Gosh, PCL is so cheap.
It is cheap.
目覚めよ
I told you I've been forgetting that they're Sensei player, right?
Ready?
That new Ada. So she's been hitting the lead from the top.
There's an.
They don't. Anyway, God, I do not like it. I do not like it. It is bad. I do not. I'm dead. I'm just dead.
Ada CCM just seems like a maximum unpleasant.
If it wasn't on the stat, it's literally true. Okay, we're getting fixed out. How are they not dead? Got it.
Too high. Oh.
This map enables like ISO blocks that are already common.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a so massive issue.
It's Mota.
I don't know what map like this like. Honestly, even the skate park one is already more trouble. I don't know how to describe this. I rate that match is where I think it was clamped.
Ow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Actually, I don't know about that. All I know is that map feels really bad, but it feels better than
Mary, can you play Free Zach? If not this game, the next game. Oh yeah,
Dina's neutral. Ah. Oh, the hair in my mouth, ew.
Just over the top right.
Trying to challenge him just that way on top of the thing.
Try got me, I'm out. I'm taking Johnny. Get that try. Try behind.
Really? I really just shouldn't press, to be honest. Is this gonna kill? Almost.
Oh shoot, there's that. Oh my gosh, one right. I should not have played. Whoops.
Stand to his ground. Ready?
They're all out. Yeah, press behind.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Go to Denezo! I thought I blocked. Unfortunate. Oh no!
Yeah, I know, but it's 10 hours.
I know. It's like I'm gonna get 6 hours tonight, and then we're gonna have fucking raid tomorrow.
10 hours is bro.
10 hours is like usual. I just like
That's so crazy. I've literally done that once in my life ever.
I'm a growing woman.
It was so funny when you said that. It's like 10 hours? Hello?
My God, yeah. Way to the offense.
I'm gonna get on my other routine. That's gonna be like an additional 2 hours minimum of my sleep.
Julia!
I'm gonna need 12 hours.
Half of a day?
That's not.
That's like all problematic. Like, I want to make my character look a little. No, I don't even know. I don't even know if I do.
No, I like my voice character. I think my voice character pretty potatoes like look solid. If it's like texture, it's not like
That's the thing, right? It's like a lot of mods, as much as I that's why I don't really use much, a lot of it isn't very like 14 friendly, right?
Yeah, that's like the thing, right?
That's why I also don't use a lot of it. Well, I get why they do it in 14, but yeah, like aesthetically, like, and it's like I get why, like they don't have the design documents that Square does, right? Like obviously it's harder for them to make for more lore friendly stuff. But that's a big part of why I don't really care about a lot of cosmetic mods, because there are like some really cool like looking stuff, and I'm just like, at the same time, if I want like stuff that's gonna like potentially break my immersion, I'd rather Square do it, because they at least can do it in a way that's somewhat believable, like with the Garly and stuff that just came out in the Mog store. Yeah, it's a good set. But it's like, that is just techwear. that is just techwear. Yeah. But yeah, and I think for oh. Funny. Do, do. Oops. Oops. Wrong move. Oh, what did you say? You just suggest? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her stuff is like very sci-fi. And it's like, I think for me, it's like when it comes to like other people, because like I already like have my kind of what I want, so like that's why I don't get anything. But for other people, as long as their character, like if it looks cool, then it looks cool to me. Like I don't really care, if it's like, right. Yeah, and that's pretty much how I used to feel about it as well. But like pretty much the only thing I use is like funny emote mods that are goofy, or what my sensei made me recently, a Cloud suit where it's basically just Cloud's PS1 model, but as an outfit, it's over the chicken suit. I think I posted it. I posted a picture of yes, yes, yes. No, that's in the game. You could have it if you really wanted.
Like,
That's real.
very confident aesthetic, right? But, and my 14 character doesn't exactly match that.
Yeah.
I want to mod my 14 characters to match it because it will look not like the not like a 14 character.
Yeah, that's fair.
14 character should, but that's why I don't really like modding. What I don't really want to mod my own character is that when I see a 14 character, I want to be like, damn, yeah, that's a 14 character. I want to like be like, I want to do
Yeah, same. No.
Similarly for me, I like the idea of like, sure, the game's aesthetics might be limited, but I like the idea of
I'm dead.
Use it in creative ways. Yeah, yeah, same, same, same.
or like someone crafted a look they wanted, just to be better.
Right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a roller on right. Okay, just press the right button. I chose
Yeah, I
that.
mean, there's a beauty of like,
Oh my god, I'm so drunk.
You get on our side.
Have bad
You get on our side.
Oh my god! What is it? Do it to me!
Your opponent in that match.
So Snap does give you a lot of options to
Oh, that was it.
achieve blockout. It's just that we're not using them well enough.
Makes sense. But I feel like, by the same token, it gives them a lot of ways to also keep us locked in like that.
yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's built in a way that's a better game experience. But it's also like one of those things where they just like got an early lead and they kept special basically bonus.
Select member.
The special advantage is very big, you know, and they tend to keep up their special to make sure that we get locked down guard.
I also just played like shit that game.
Back on the modding discussion, the other reason why personally I try to play vanilla for like everything is I feel like personally I want to like, if I am going to, I feel like every way of experiencing MMO is part of just being an MMO player, but I feel like in general my mentality is like I want to see what the type of experience can be like.
Yeah, I mean, I think mods are a good way to add after you've had the intended experience, and I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, like for
I don't get the idea of playing a game to play it with mods.
right.
But like,
Unless it's Terraria.
And similarly, even for work, like some people, there's a third party user where we recorded it, like they just had a bunch of people say what their skills chart, or not what their skills, full hours charts. And if you get the singular square at the bottom, you get 100 points. Otherwise, all of it like immediately like quadruples the game points reward. You can do even amount of instead of like points. So, but like at the same time, that's like, yeah, it's not harming anyone or anything like that. It's just to me that feels like, oh, you're like taking kind of the point out of what's almost like
yeah, but like, also I just think that like,
one on our left,
obviously,
got up,
Figuring out the right?
the player,
another one on the left.
the player experience can be crafted, but ultimately it's up to player's interpretation of how they want to interact with those systems, right? And it's like, I think that that's a valid way to, I think that's a valid way to do it. Like, if you just like don't, do you care about the amount more than the intended experience? And
That one.
Trying to shoot the leftover him.
And I'm wondering, it's like, I'm sure they designed it knowing that eventually,
That one. That one.
Roller on our left, right. Roller on our right.
Nice. Watsuga. Oh my god, dude, that dude is
Bazooka?
great. Thank you. Alright, push up, push up.
I'm gonna chomp ahead of us.
Okay.
that was not good.
Hmm.
I want to do it.
Let's see.
Many pulse left, nice. Okay.
Do they have numbers? Just
They kind of have numbers. I mean,
Oh, one lever on leftover him.
like they're gonna take points from
Right on
it.
top.
got him. I'm like over here doing something for sure. I got body block.
My bad.
You're good, you're good.
I tried to just hop off to get out of your way. But I died as
I have
We're gonna
jet.
lose here. That's kind of a special. Gotta be happy to get back into it.
head chomp.
One down,
I got one on left side.
two down. Very nice. Top left, top left.
I'm gonna chomp
Top left if you can.
Dynamo on the right. Dynamo on the right still. Another one just popped off the right. They're all on the right. They're all on the right.
I got killed after they died. I'm so mad.
Dino one. Nice. I'm pushing up, I'm pushing up.
Hmm.
This way, this way.
This is Athena. It's mainly her neutral. I need to watch some Athenas to really like get an idea of.
You're still talking about 14.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about, I was
Sorry.
talking about 14 of these. I was like,
Sorry.
I know, me too. Like, huh?
No, I'm talking about the purple bitch, the other purple bitch.
I'm dead. I can farm.
Me and Daniel the last time you asked for the horse of tier list for the second bosses.
Huh?
Really fight for it to ask that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that is Daniel. It's a really funny person to ask.
Did I ask Daniel that?
Yeah.
I did?
It was like 3 bucks a call one time.
I don't even remember.
Got one?
Okay, I think this is it.
Got one?
What is this? Why does she bend her foot like this?
Push, push, push.
I threw sprinkler in there too, just not enough. Too little too.
Why
I
does
was
she?
recalling something jet. So I could.
That dynamo just kept creeping up on me.
Why does she bend her foot like this? What is wrong with her? She has issues. hmm
They're like, I mean, it's still like making fun stuff. I just lost so much motivation to play in general.
Yes, yeah, that's why I haven't G-posed lately. I still want to, and Nick's kind of inspired me to maybe do some, and I need to do some for some project I'm working on anyway. But, huh?
Aki, Hama, and Kaori are back in Yakuza 8.
No way. Yeah, January.
You gotta play the world as you.
True.
Yeah, if folks do know,
Let me.
The world ends with you.
The World Ends With You, the best game ever created.
Oh my god.
Whether to play the Switch version or the DS version.
She's a real character.
Don't play
Dude, I am literally right here, and you just think to ask, shake my head.
It's on my list of like theoretical.
Wow. Cool. Akiyama. And Kiryu's girl back in Yakuza
That
8.
is unironically my favorite game of all time. Like I cannot think of a single bad thing about that game. That is my 10 out of 10.
I can think of
A lot of people are like, oh, no game
which version
should be a 10
exists.
out of 10. That is my 10 out of 10.
This normal is big. Big. I need to use this more.
There's too low. Okay, nice. That's one.
Holy shit. What the fuck is this? I actually need to use this more. That's for hops.
Missiles do have to come down on you, so being underneath a roof will mean that the missiles will hit the roof and not you.
Oh shoot, I can't cancel Chocolate Missile without.
Yeah, it's for hops. It's for hops. It's for hops.
Your special is used at the point of pressing the stick. I don't think there's an
He's down on the right. Charger on the left.
Their kickoff is fucked up.
Something left side.
It's okay. We just need to win one, and then their retake is gonna be extremely difficult.
No, I know, but like,
I feel like
it's still just a
this normal is better. Man, stupid.
Nice, nice, 1-1.
push a knee leader.
I'm helping.
Count three.
Nice.
Knee leader got me.
Oh, I got it. Got the lead.
Make sure you have full play. Push, 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 push. Don't be shy.
Recorded myself. Bad.
Yeah, like Nick said though, I don't know where you were.
Oh, lag.
But like there's overtakes in this map, you can kind of slow.
I was on top. I just like ran myself on full corner that I couldn't.
Walk forward is pretty fast.
I didn't even have to stop.
Holy fuck, what the
Push
fuck?
up. Like a low speed high school girl, I am demanding clear attention.
Huh? What is wrong with you?
I'm dead. Push the charger list. Oh no, I got you. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, I died. Yeah, their lockouts would be really strong. This farm special, don't commit too much.
Spotlight got me.
I need to stop doing this big
Spotlight left.
I think I killed him, and then I go into switch form, but like I was one shot off.
Let's see. Okay, I think I will swap to Arnger Court.
How much it takes to kill somebody, and then like
Okay, I'm pushing forward. One down. You have numbers? Push.
Yep.
I'm dead.
On left overhang.
Whoa, what the hell? Where's my Shadow Wizard money game?
One on the right or one on the left as well.
Whoa, I gotta keep this up.
Dying at inopportune times.
No, don't open the DLL file. No. Thank you. close that because I'm sure it's using processing power.
So laid back.
I will say some mods are cool, where like they'll take like stuff from bosses. Like a big thing that my sensei did was she like took the wings from Hephaestus phase 2 and Athena to make them like wearable like accessories. And those are like cool. Like having stuff that's like normally like inaccessible to players and like letting them have it, I think is a cool idea, because especially you can just do some really cool shit with it.
Well, I just think like no mods will ever really do my thing, but that's a cool idea. Concept.
No, that's fair.
Like, you're talking specifically about MMOs or just like games in general?
And just in general.
Wow, not a palette mod user? Wow.
Yeah. Like my extent with this game is, or with 14 is like GTA and ACT.
Third partier using ACT.
Cause like GTA,
We're playing against free. They're playing Ultra, so I'm telling myself tonight.
Let me turn
To be
up.
fair, there might all be tracks.
oh, on the left side.
I feel like I could just kind of play like that.
What? Is it not capturing the audio? Oh my god, why does it not?
Oh crap.
Why does it like
Last.
not, like every time I have to like make a new audio source?
I have
So weird.
Alright, let's hope they don't kill me.
I'm just getting old.
They killed me.
I don't even know what.
Oh, I know why. It's because it keeps updating. That's why. Ace Pilot, true, that's me. It keeps fucking updating. So that's why.
Something in front of us.
Good morning, J-Dot. Wait, you just woke up?
I'm about to be cardboard, I'm sorry.
How long have you been asleep? You kind of haven't slept yet? I see. I'm surprised you showed up to the stream.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, at least I was fast enough to go this
I'm gonna stop now. Just play, like, no, it's not me, but
I hope you're. Are you doing okay?
half anyways.
yeah, I would just use those because it's so.
I don't know. I gotta check again. I think it's clams, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's clams. Manta Maria and Crab Lake Capital.
Like seriously, if you need sleep, you should. This is a very late stream. I don't
Before you go,
suggest making yourself stay
especially
at.
because we're close to clearing this, I'm gonna definitely encourage you to at least start, if not PFing on your own, at least consistently start trying to do like a regular life or all stuff. Kind of going to kind of have a real good effect. You're going to be required to be pretty comfortable on your job.
Emerald has a
And I'm
number
gonna
of
be honest,
facilities
like
nearby
it's
and have most likely
feeling
intercepted
level
the
that
ship's
you
distress
get at the
signals.
start is like not savage right now.
The situation in the Algo Sea is
So,
extremely tense.
Stayed up with a friend to go over some Ira stuff, but you're all good. Okay, if you're sure. Only if you're sure, okay?
it's just going to be a matter
I'm glad it all seems to be okay.
with your full range of weapons.
I do hope everything is okay. I'm glad to hear that is the case.
Fortunately, the ship seems to be okay for now, but that's sure to change. Please proceed to the area and prepare to ward off any attacks on transport. Keep in mind, areas where your AC can be set down are limited. Take care not to fall into the water. Good luck.
Bloomington actually.
Guess what? I had my birthday on the 16th, and it was a decent birthday. Something happened that I wasn't ready for. What? What happened? Please tell me.
That makes up for the rest of the new people, so it's just also that you're here.
Main system engaging combat mode.
I can invite you when Nikon and Liz are PFing, because that has been pretty. That's been like our little PF game is Nikon and Liz. For the new people. No, I
I mean, also, because I know you mentioned in the past you've been doing some for a while too. And I know it's not always the ideal thing to do, it's not fun thing to do. The game is also designed such that by just playing one, it doesn't have to be like how it's not. It's like, to be honest, like the kind of issues that we have with these stuff, a lot of these will be resolved by just running. It's just the awareness that you can so like that's the kind of thing that maybe it just comes from and then you can
Spent it with some old friends I hadn't seen in years. Amongst all the presents I got that day, one of them was from someone who I knew liked fighting games. So she bought me a key from K1 so you can play with her. But I really don't want to play in K1, but oh, I see. I see.
kind of going to be demanding a lot more from minors.
I see. Look at you. That is very sweet.
I mean, it's kind of a heal check and normal as well.
It sure is.
Yeah, and let's let that actually put in perspective how much worse that
Also, yeah, happy birthday.
It's the mad doctor from Epic Mix.
I just always think that this was
And I'm here for part of that.
I'm glad that you had a good party.
Okay, go sleep.
No!
Yeah, I'm going to hear it.
I'm literally on a building, dude. I am on a building. Oh my god. Why did dude, they changed the fucking input. I didn't have the energy to fly up. Because unless you jump upward, right? If you try to go up while you're in the air, you will have to completely stops the momentum of your mech first from falling, then you start going upward. You know, like gravity. You first stop your descent, then you start going up. But I don't have the energy to do that. I do not have the energy to do that. And they changed the input to like give you essentially infinite energy for a short period of time to a much more awkward input. It's so much more awkward. See? That's easy, right? If I do this, see? Like, I can't, I won't ascend because I have to fall first. It's like gravity. You learned that shit in middle school, dude. I know you did. You went to. I have this mission. 3 minutes. Underwater mechs? I don't think there are underwater mechs, just mechs that can float on the water. But I don't think there's any underwater like mecha gameplay like akin like the Monster Hunter or something. Monster Hunter 3, right? I don't think that's a thing. That would be cool. That's a cool idea, but I don't think they've ever executed that.
Yeah, back up.
I was trying, but I just got burnt. Oh, I was something that just been on the
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't.
Take space, take plans, and go. I need someone up here with me. Oh, actually, I can. Wait, hold on.
We're well on people, so I'm trying to back off.
Yeah.
So two of them run up and die, so I don't want to run all the way.
Got one?
One up on the top, trying to shoot him.
Yeah. Got that. I got him.
Some choking in front of us. Prevent that from pushing, hopefully. Got one.
Nice. I see that. It's 2v2.
We're almost done with this game. We're about like 70% done.
Got one.
Um,
I'm clearing the way.
and so we're almost to the 3rd gen, and I'm very excited to get to the 3rd gen.
I'll go support them.
Because I heard the 3rd gen fixes a lot of issues with this gen.
Got one.
It fixes a lot of issues with this gen. It's overall just a lot of people's favorite gen of Armored Core. Because it's the last of old Armored Core, like the last of this style of like the kind of how that the game has played so far.
Yeah, you're good.
Or the series has played. The 3rd gen is the last time it plays like this, and then it changes a lot between entries. Like 4 plays very differently, 5 plays very differently, and 6 it also plays very differently. There's like no overlap at all with those games. There's like a little bit, like there is, but like even on a basic level, they are very different games.
Jumping ahead of us.
Construction of our latest airborne transport has just been completed, and we're ready to begin
Thanks, Mechs. Good. Mechs are cool.
Almost to,
alternate transport.
Oh, you don't know? Yeah, you don't know a shit. Yeah. Yeah.
basically, whoever has
There's a lot to it. Basically, a summary of the story. I already told you about the Mars part, but in the 1st gen, or basically the whole premise of the series is that typically you're a mercenary for hire, using a weapon called an armored core, which is a mech, right, to do the job, and you do a lot of vaguely, or not really vaguely, you do a lot of fucked up shit for money because you're a wage slave, because the corporations rule the world, right? However, the game's plots, it's actually something that's very interesting. The Soul series takes a lot from Armored Core, more so even than Kingsfield, just because the way they tell their stories are very interesting. In that you are going through the game and it's like there is a narrative happening, but a lot of it is stuff you have to figure out for yourself. It doesn't like tell you who a lot of characters like are, or if it does, it barely tells you that. Like even the fact that the antagonist from the last game was actually the protagonist of the last Armored Core 1st gen game. Same character. It's heavily implied as the same character, but the game does not at all tell that directly. Like, not even close. It just gives you enough hints to make you believe that that is the case. And then his age lines up, his title of Ninebreaker, like everything about him lines up with them being the same character. Stuff like that. It does a lot of storytelling, a lot of pick up the pieces storytelling. And that's part of why it's really cool. So the stories came. Oh, this is just like the Armored Core 1 mission. This is so cool. This is so cool. There's a mission Armor. They do a lot of callbacks to missions in these series as well, which is why it's always like kind of cool to do all the missions, because they tend to call back to a lot of missions. in older games. Like this, there was a mission like this in Armored Core 1 where you were on a flying machine, and you had to defend it in the sky. It's super cool.
About playing good weapons when it comes to Splatoon because Splatoon is a team game. You're not letting down yourself. You're not creating a barrier for yourself. You're creating a barrier for your teammates. Especially in harder fun, when we're like, like share the team, like, you have to. No, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going with this.
I think I get the overall idea that like in the character comparisons that like you could be bringing more to the game with perspective.
Yeah.
And then like that differential of what you could have brought that feels
And what's cool, right, Swag? If you stick around, when we start Armored Core 3, that is the first series reboot, like full reboot, where nothing in Armored Core 1 and 2 will like matter. It will be a completely new story with new characters and factions and everything. However, what is cool about 3 is that it's basically like a reimagining of a lot of 1 stuff. So it will be really familiar, but it's all different. It's a more, from what I've heard, it's a more realized version of the first gen. Like way more fully realized, and it's cooler. Which I'm very excited to play. That's also a big part of why I'm really excited to play it. Because the first gen is great. I really like first gen. This game is like the Armored Core 2 and the Armored Core 2 are like sequels to first gen, right? But it's 96 years or 45 years. 45. Sorry, not 96. Armored Core 2 is 45 years after the first gen, and this game is 5 years after 2. So there's such a time gap that like not a lot of stuff in 1 really matters. Like there's like carryover. It's like, oh, this thing exists because of 1. It's more like this stuff exists because of stuff that was in the first gen. Like in these characters and blah blah blah. But due to the time gap, you can play 2 and still kind of understand what's going on. Because and the fact that it's also on a whole different planet. So, but 3, 4, and 6 are full series reboots where you can go into those games without knowing anything of the previous games. Like you can do that for any entry, honestly. But those games are like the most definitive. Like you can just play those games, 3, 4, and 6, and you need to know anything at all.
Likely to assist our shipping convoy in its crossing through Alpha Ocean. An escort is required due to the presence of a Bureau-operated base there. Entering the region is strictly forbidden under the pretext of keeping the peace and preventing war. The convoy must be allowed to pass through the region, and its net fee will be based on the number of Bureau forces that you destroy.
Okay.
chunk in front of us on left side.
5 is a sequel to 4. So, or 5 takes place in the same world, rather. I don't know like how direct of a sequel it is, but it takes place in the same world, and I know there's some stuff that carries over from 4. Even though it plays extremely differently, it's a gameplay reboot. It is a gameplay reboot. It's story-wise, I think it is in the same world as 4. I don't know how far in the future it is. It could be like super far, like after 4. Ow. But yeah.
Now I almost have to leave. Oh, we took a lead.
Yeah, we took the lead a while ago.
I'm very excited to get the third gen. I have been enjoying second gen, though this game definitely is so far my least favorite Armored Core, at least at the moment. Just because it's just missions, and I'm sure there is a story, but it's probably gonna come out of nowhere.
True.
And I'm not really a fan of that.
It's definitely very noticeable. Oh, trade on top. I played it for my retro gamers, and I was like, I feel like it's the most reliable kind of thing for solo.
It is. It is, because it does everything. You don't need to rely on your team. It's a weapon that you need to rely on to its use at least.
That's true, actually. I was just like, dang, my team is like not doing well. I'm just gonna at least hold the defense. And if I can like finish it well for defense, then
No one?
like the rest one.
Got two. The joys are hot tonight.
Thank you for supporting me. Thanks.
Bye.
Just been informed that the convoy is
Read it. Yeah, like really bad. I can't get out of it.
Thanks for your help. Let's head back to the base.
Okay.
They're behind, they're behind, they're behind,
Mission
they're behind.
objective achieved. System switch.
Normal mode. Okay.
All the way back home.
I traded.
But like the core of Armored Core, pun intended,
Are they still
is
I'm still gonna try.
pretty much you're a mercenary, typically under the moniker of Raven,
big clamplets thing?
who is fighting in a world that's under corporate war, corporate or military war.
It's because it's
Very desolate. Usually takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting, and
yeah.
there may or may not be a super AI controlling everything, or just the world in general is super fucked.
Me.
Like it is one of the two. One of the two.
According to the latest satellite imagery, a large aircraft carrier is en route to our base in the Argyle.
Well,
Its origin remains unknown.
damn, woman, I, Coca-Cola, tea, remote, the clouds?
Dang! Dandy, Vulcan.
The area bordering the base is a protected natural habitat, and the current consensus is that the carrier has been sent in
This is,
retaliation for our attacks on trespassers.
yeah.
The willful violation of our borders will not be tolerated. Defend the base and eliminate the threat posed by the carrier.
How did you know?
Stun batteries are necessary for its defense. Prevent their
That
destruction
reminds me of
at
the fucking
all.
bond
We'll
burger
take over
thing.
once your part in the mission is complete.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I gotta kill the aircraft carrier.
Easy to get assist.
Seafood paradise, but there's no seafood.
Main system. Engaging combat mode. Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Actually,
Defend the base and neutralize the enemy.
Wait, this might be PCO content.
Where is the carrier?
Bobby tier list. 47 minutes.
Oh, there it is.
51 seconds. 42,000 views. My goodness. Real drop.
we're on the left side. Different tracks.
Oh, I'm leaving the area.
Something overhead.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Yep.
How did you not die?
I thought that's what I said. There's flat wings on top, so I can bridge. These flat wings.
Got one?
Flat wings are the single most frustrating thing in the game.
Mission failed.
Oops.
Normal
Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay, it does not want me to go away from the thing. It, in fact, wants me to kind of stay there and defend the plant like a good dog. Okay, I will do that. I will do that.
Main system engaging combat mode. Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Defend the base and neutralize the carrier.
There's a beacon on our right. If you try to get it.
I see. I think that's.
I feel like the thing I feel the most when I play this weapon is
I'm dead. Where?
if someone pulls up on us, I'm just gonna. I gotta hope he gets up. Definitely the worst feeling, bro. Got you?
What is this helicopter doing?
There's a beacon on our left. Try to get it.
Yeah, go get it. I'm dead. I was not gonna get support. Where's me down?
Jumping left.
Okay, pushing right.
They're on right. Got one.
I'm dead. I was the only one over there.
Alright, we'll take over from here. Good work, Raven.
Yep. Oh, you're gonna go sleep? Okay, J-Dot. Good night. Thank you.
There may be
Sleep well, okay?
They jumped out.
Thank you for stopping by, and again, happy birthday. Spider.
Got one. Got two.
How did they get over there?
Hold on, I need to tag some stuff.
From where?
Traded.
I just got jump support. I don't know what else to do.
I need help. Right side, please.
Yep, I'm trying.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I tried. I just can't do too much of that range.
The ships are currently
I would have tapped her, but only because I had to shoot her.
Let me turn the